So this is our special mid-century modern Christmas village, and the download packet looks a lot like this. You get all of this if you go to timeforartlive.com. We're going to do Frosty's Diner. And first you're going to cut out your download very simply, and then you're going to take a non-water-based glue and adhere that to a piece of cardboard, whatever you've got. I used boxes. And then if you're going to paint it, you're going to want to cover it with clear gesso. If you want to color it with markers or something else, skip this step. And if you're getting a lot of bubbling, you can kind of re-stretch it just like that and smooth it out. It really helped me. And then I'm just going to mix up some acrylic paint. This is all leftover Time for Art paint. And for Frosty's Diner, I knew I wanted the milkshake to be strawberry, so I made the whole thing pink and I matched it to the strawberry milkshake in the sign. Then I painted the background green, kind of took my time around the edges, let it dry. And this is a technique we don't do very often, but painting right on the paper is a totally cool thing to do for a craft project like this. And you don't have to paint it. You can color it with markers, color it with colored pencils, color it with crayons. All of it works. And as you can see, you get a little bit of bubbling when you do that, but it's all going to even out when it dries. Went in with blue for the trim work and the roof and the sign, and then I mixed my blue with my pink to get this kind of asphalt color. And I also made that the metal color for the sign. I outlined this in two different line weights. So this is an acrylic paint marker, and then this is a superfine tip Sharpie. Whatever works for you. I liked to use for the tiny details the superfine tip Sharpie. And then eventually I switched back to my heavier weight for the outside of the sign, some of the other details. And then I would rather cut something out with scissors than a box cutter or an X-Acto knife any day. So my scissors fared just fine. I found this really fun Christmas lights string ribbon, if you will. And that's what I'm using to decorate this, with a little bit of dimension, a little bit of super glue gel to do it. And I found out that the best way to do it was to glue the lights and let them adhere to the cardboard and then pick it up. And then the way I stood these up was with a wooden block. These are 2-inch blocks. I think a 1-inch block would have done just fine. And then I put some dimensional pearl paint along the edge for some snow effect, and basically the direction of how the snow would fall. So on top of the roof, on top of the sign, a little bit on top of the milkshake. And then this really kind of hid that corrugated cardboard edge with some dimensional paint, some snow on top of our trees. And there it is. And here it is in company with all of its other village friends. And I decorated it with some vintage Christmas stuff I found at a thrift store, and there you are.